Welcome to this presentation about supply chains in the software industry. We are looking at supply chains that serve a software vendor and provide all the software that the software vendor needs, either to build the software or, for example, also software that is resold by the software vendor. So what are the topics that we will cover in this presentation? First, we will look at the supplier ecosystem, so which players are in the supplier ecosystem and what relationships are there. And then we'll look at the software supply chains. We'll look at structure, so what are the chains, what are the relationships there. Then we'll look at characteristics, so what's special about these supplier relationships and supply chains. And then we'll look at the different benefits and challenges that are there in software supply chains, and we'll cover these topics with examples as well. Most of the information presented here relates to a book that was recently published called Profit from Software Ecosystems. So if you remember, the definition of a software ecosystem is that it forms around the software vendor, and or everybody who's in the software vendor's ecosystem is connected with relationships. And these relationships are drawn here, at least one specific example of the relationships. And basically you find the solid arrows, which are products, assets or services provided from one bubble to the next. And for some of the products, assets or services, there's also a compensating stream of payments, and in the end you come up with that spider web of products and payments that you see on this slide. And we'll go into more detail later. So the goal of this presentation is to look at the supply chains. So we basically have to take a subset of the ecosystem here, which we call supply ecosystem, and it contains acquisition targets, suppliers of software, of commercial software, and the open source community. So acquisition targets basically provide software to the software vendor that the software vendor acquires. The suppliers usually provide software as an OEM or resale contract, and the open source community provides software, and the software vendor has to comply with the license of that open source. So if you like that content that you saw, then you have a choice to continue to soak up the knowledge that was presented here. Go to MindBytes and look for software business videos, and I would love to see you there, and thank you very much for watching.